Steve, the day has arrived, a monumentous day for supporters, I'm sure, but for you, tireless work going into this one. How has it been naming your squad and building up to this?
First of all, I've got to say it's a privilege to be standing here as head coach, the national team, and we've qualified for a major tournament, so that's the first thing to say. Obviously, well done to the lads that have made the squad, and a big thank you to the ones that haven't made it, that have been part of the journey to get here. And hopefully we can all be celebrating come the summer.
You spoke about your pride naturally after that night in Serbia, but today obviously marks a big one for everybody, and that pride, I'm sure, bursting through, and I'm sure there's an eagerness to get going as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think we obviously had a very welcome distraction in March, which was the World Cup qualifiers, which went okay for us. Good performances, kept a little bit of momentum going coming into the tournament, but the tournament was always there waiting for us, so yeah, delighted and can't wait to get started.
Before we get into the detail of the squad, I want to touch on the players that haven't made it, like you touched on as well. Injuries to the likes of Ryan Jack, Kenny McLean, Ollie McBurney, sore ones I'm sure as well, and you've had conversations with a few of the guys in the build-up to this too, I believe.
Yeah, I think the players you mentioned, Ollie Burke picked up an injury as well, which ruled him out of any squad selection, which is difficult when you come to a major tournament and you get ruled out with injury. It's always disappointing for the players involved. I've spoken to them. They're disappointed, but they also understand it's part and parcel of being a footballer, and what that means is that there's opportunities for other people, and hopefully they can take the opportunity.
There are going to be a couple of opportunities in particular. Some of the young players that are here for the first time, Billy Gilmore, David Turnbull, Nathan Patterson, a promising future it looks like as well here.
Yeah, I think it's always important to look a little bit down, see what's coming through the ranks. The 21s under Scott have done well in recent campaigns. Took the qualification to the last game of the section last time. We're a little bit unlucky not to qualify. And when you've got talent coming through and you get the opportunity, I think the opportunity, obviously with players injured, frees up some space in the squad. And the fact that the squad was made 3 places bigger also gives that opportunity. So a chance to bring the young boys in. I've tried to remain true to the spirit of the squad that I've had before, trying to keep the core and the nucleus together. I think that's really important if we're trying to build a sort of team spirit, a Scotland national team spirit. Every time we get together we want to feel good in each other's company. But the young ones will come in and they'll freshen it up, and I look forward to seeing how they do. That
is crucial, that element, is it? Particularly when you're going to be together for a long period of time at the tournament, to have that spirit off the pitch as well as on it.
I think it's the most important thing. We're going to be living in each other's pockets for the best part of 5, hopefully 6, 7 weeks. And the longer we're together, the more fraught it can become. You know what it's like in a household. Yeah. Everybody's got different opinions, but if we start off in a good place, and I'm sure we will start off in a good place, then we'll see how it develops over the weeks.
Of course. There's a small matter of a couple of friendlies beforehand as well, and that will give you a good look at the players that you've brought in, and of course there could be a lot to assess going into the tournament, not shortly after.
No, the training camp is important for us. Harking back to 2 of the players that we lost are on key positions. Ryan Jack and Kenny McLean in midfield, both big players for the team. Big players for the way that I set the team up. And maybe we're going to have to tweak the system a little bit. We're going to have to tweak the midfield. We've got different players with different qualities. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to maybe try out a few different things in the training camp and the 2 friendlies. But when we get to the first game against Czech Republic, we'll be ready.
Yeah, it is a massive spell ahead, and that first fixture in the Euros is just under a month away. It's not just the players as well, though. How's the atmosphere amongst you and the staff as well? They'll be looking forward to it all.
No, good. Obviously, it's difficult to get together. We had a good coaches call on Monday just to tidy up the squad, and for the coaches to ease my mind a little bit and make sure that I was making the right decisions for the right people for the right reasons. We've been keeping in touch on WhatsApp, all these modern fancy ways of keeping in touch. You're not allowed to see each other face to face. It'll be great to meet up with everybody. We'll be ready with the coaching philosophy, the way we're going to work the coaching plans, and I'm sure the players will come excited and ready to start as well.
Is that your final message to the players that have made the squad, that it's time to get ready and get in the right mindset for us?
Nah, for the ones that have made it, they have to be excited. They have to look forward to the summer. They have to dream. They have to embrace the whole situation and look forward to the tournament. For the ones that didn't make it, we have until the 13th of June, I believe, the day before the first game. Injuries or COVID illness, we can bring extra players into the squad. So the ones that haven't made it, have to keep themselves in good shape, because you never know, things can change, especially at this strange time in the world.
Of course, no, that's what I was going to finish on, because there are still some competitive games for a number of the players in the squad. You'll be keeping a keen eye on that before the meet-up as well.
Yeah, we've still got a few boys involved, English games at the weekend. Fantastic, we've got Scott McTominay in the Europa League final. Billy Gilmour will be involved in the Champions League final with Chelsea, so it's good for them, it's good for all the boys, but I watch all these games now through my fingers, because I'm always worried about an injury or whatever, so fingers crossed they all turn up fit and well.